Rams basketball with streaming video on WMIXSports.com. Lady Rams basketball is also sponsored by Red Lake College. See how you can save thousands on your education at RLC.edu. The Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon, Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilk. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto, Van Terra Bank, Good Samaritan Regional Health Center, Raising a Hospital, Raising the Bar. Sarah Staley, your country financial agent. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, and also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Heartland Accounting, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studio, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Lady Rams pregame starts now.
And good evening. Glad to have you with us tonight from Changnon Gymnasium. South 7 Conference Showdown for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams as they try for a second time to win an outright conference title against the Marion Lady Wildcats. Glad to have you with us. We'll set the tone for this one between Mount Vernon and Marion coming up. But first, we're going to take a quick break. This is Lady Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Too expensive to get back into shape? Not anymore. Red Lake College's new fitness center is only $53 per semester. They've also thought of everything with universal machines, free weights, treadmills with dedicated TV screens, ellipticals, and more. Qualified dance instructors are also available. Or go at your own pace with DVDs that can be used in the exercise room. Best of all, it's open 7 days a week. Check out the Red Lake College Fitness Center in the marketplace off Potomac Boulevard in Mount Vernon. Or log on to redlakecollege.edu/Fit Center.
The 2012 model year-end clearance event is in full swing. Hi, Mike Russell, General Manager, Schmidt Ford of Salem. If a deal is what you've been waiting for, now is the time. On select models, choose from 0% financing or rebates up to $6,000. Trade your current vehicle in and receive up to $1,000 additional rebate on many models. Are you a Farm Bureau member? Great. Receive an additional $500 on most models. You can see the time to save is now. Come see us at Schmidt Ford of Salem, 1815 West Main, Salem, Illinois, or give us a call at 618-548-1711.
Hi, I'm Bria Ashley with Community First Bank. It's always my goal to make the transition to Community First Bank as easy as possible for our customers. Our handy switch kit helps in doing just that. Whether it's direct deposit, auto transfers, or online banking, I'm here to help. Come see me at our 42nd Street location to open your account today, and let me remind you how banking should be. Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is your home for Lady Rams Radio, WMIX.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium. Glad to have you with us on a Thursday night. Snowy outside, but slippery here in Changnon Gymnasium. Has some issues with moisture on the floor, of course, plagued the JV game. We're hoping not to have that be an issue here. Or maybe it's just oversensitivity. We'll find out as this night goes along as the Mount Vernon Lady Rams look for an outright South 7 Conference title against the Marion Lady Wildcats. And a big one here tonight. Lady Rams lost on the road in the Center, 50-47 on Tuesday at Centralia. Come back home. They have not lost a game here on the floor at Changnon Gymnasium. Danny Czerwinski, big game here for Lady Rams to try to win that outright conference title.
Well, you'd like to get that conference title out of the way tonight, not have it come down to the last game on the senior night next week. You want to get this thing wrapped up, get it over with, get that conference won, get it out of the way so you can start turning your focus a little bit more towards postseason.
Well, we'll see how that focus shifts as the Mount Vernon Lady Rams will travel to the Heron Regional in just a couple of weeks. Still 2 games here on the season, though, in the regular season. One tonight against Marion, then on Tuesday night they return to this floor and face the Cahokia Comanches. Lady Rams are 18-6 on the year, looking for win number 19. Should they get that here tonight, they would have a chance at 20 against Cahokia. We need to take another break on your Lady Rams pregame show. When we come back, we'll tell you more about these Marion Lady Wildcats and your Mount Vernon Lady Rams. This is Mount Vernon basketball from WMIX Sports.
I'm Evie Ronald Steve Bowers. We'll look at your next ride weather. Clearing and frigid tonight, a low of 10 degrees. Tomorrow quite cold, quite a good deal of sunshine. High temperature only 24. Tomorrow night it'll turn cloudy, a low 19, but temperatures will be rising late. And then on Saturday, morning snow showers. Otherwise mostly cloudy, not as cold in the afternoon with a high temperature of 41. And then on Sunday, it's going to be mostly sunny, breezy, and chilly. Next ride weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Does it frustrate you when the person in front of you at the grocery store searches in their purse for what seems to be a half hour trying to find exact change? Tell them about People's National Bank Visa check cards and make everyone's shopping experience a little quicker. Just swipe your card, Sign your receipt, and you don't have to worry about exact change. Need cash back? Just enter your PIN number and select the cash back button. You have an instant ATM. People's National Bank. Member FDIC. Non-usage fees may apply.
The all-new 2013 Dodge Dart continues to be the talk of the automotive world. Hi, Roy Schmidt Dodge dealer at King City Chrysler Center, Mount Vernon. The Dart's all-new driver-centric interior boasts an intuitive, fluid layout designed to be both beautiful and ergonomic. Outside, the Dart expresses an impressive level of visual drama that will be sure to get you noticed on the highway. See our growing selection of in-stock Dodge Darts as they arrive to our showroom. Or you can always stop by and see one of our sales associates at King City Chrysler Center at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois to arrange a test drive. There is something for everyone here at King City Chrysler Center, and see us online at kingcitychrysler.com.
Back to Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium. Glad to have you with us. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Tonight, the Lady Rams look to wrap up the South 7 Conference Championship here. They're 7-1 in the South 7, 18-6 overall. Marion comes in 7-16 JV game. What a dandy it was. Lady Rams pick up a big JV game victory here tonight.
51-7, I believe it was.
Yeah, it was a pretty big difference there.
Didn't really know that was going to happen.
So the Lady Rams come away with a big JV game here tonight in the South 7 Conference. They have been successful all season long, but this one here tonight between the Lady Rams and the Lady Wildcats is a rematch from a game at Cuss Wilson Gym on Tuesday, December the 18th. Lady Rams picked up a big win on the road there before heading into a one-point victory against Heron that same week on the Thursday night, heading then into the Mascoutah tournament. History is history since then, of course. The Lady Rams got second place at Carbondale, took a loss on the road at Highland before coming back to get a win at home on Thursday night against Mattoon. There was a road win against Althoff on a Thursday night in there as well. Lost Tuesday night at Centralia 50-47, but looked to rebound here in a big way against a team like the Wildcats, Danny, coming off a big win against Althoff the other night.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They've got a win against Althoff and Cahokia in recent weeks, as Chris Roberts doing a pretty good job of trying to get this program back to status that they're used to in Marion, being up in the top tier of the South 7. Couple of big wins, hoping to get another one here tonight.
Well, and another one here tonight for the Wildcats would certainly be something, and it's a team that's been struggling of late, and Chris Roberts in his first year taking over for Jeff Tarleton after his exit last year, but had a great coach then. Chris Roberts looking to kind of keep things turning in that right direction, and a win here tonight against a team like the Lady Rams out in front of the South 7, trying to play spoiler in this conference race. If they can continue that spoiler role here tonight and then into the postseason in a couple of weeks, Danny, maybe slipping past and surprising a Heron team, they'd be right back in a rematch for these Lady Rams in the Heron Regional.
It very well could be, and this Marion team's a lot different team they were in the beginning or the middle of the year, and they figured out ways to get some things done, and really impressed with what's been going on. The wins against Althoff and Cahokia have really straightened it out and got things going that way.
Had a meeting at half court, of course, with our public address announcer and our officials. We will see if they will let him get back up to the booth before we start this one here tonight. And we'll be getting underway in about 2 minutes when we honor America from Changnon Gymnasium. We'll also have your Central Christian Church starting lineups. Incredible things are happening at Central Christian Church in Mount Vernon. Look no further than thenewscentral.com, where you can watch their Friday night and Sunday services online. Log on to thenewscentral.com. Central Christian Church is loving God and loving people. Danny, you say you're the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. You come off a heartbreaking loss to your arch rival at their place on Tuesday night. You were trailing 28-14 at the half after Centralia goes on a 20-4 run to close out the second quarter. Then you go on a run of your own to close out that second half, outscoring Centralia with a margin I believe to be, it was a pretty significant margin. I do remember that. I don't know why I'm struggling trying to remember that score. I believe it was 33-22 in that margin. Lady Rams outscored them in the second half, Still, you come up short with a loss, and you look to get back to the winning ways here now.
You want to get back to the winning ways. You don't want to let that one game at Centralia kind of mess things up, but you got to get back to it, and we'll see if Lady Rams can do that here tonight.
We will see. We need to honor America from Changnon Gymnasium. We'll come back with your Central Christian Church starting lineups. This is Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
What is good sports talk, really? Around these parts, it's the WMIX Saturday Sports Show. Every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, with a vast assortment of interviews and knowledgeable in-studio discussion. It's the most content-driven local sports show on the radio dial. And it's every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, only on AM 940 and WMIXSports.com, where you can listen on your computer, smartphone, or any device. It's all made possible by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
Looking for a long-term, competitive fixed-rate mortgage? People's National Bank's Rural Development product could be a perfect fit. Hi, I'm Joy Schrader, mortgage specialist at People's National Bank. A rural development loan allows you to borrow up to 102% of the appraised value of the home. There's no down payment required, and with expanded income guidelines, People's National Bank can help you get in the home of your dreams. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Loan subject to credit approval.
Hello, my name's Richard. When my wife had a heart attack, every second felt like an eternity. I wasn't thinking about what hospital had outstanding results or first-class facilities. All I cared about was getting her health back. Thankfully, I didn't have to think about those things. The ambulance took us to Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. From the second we were admitted, I knew she was in great hands. My wife was immediately treated by an experienced cardiologist. I have no doubt the folks at Good Samaritan saved my wife's life that day. It wasn't until later that I realized Good Samaritan ranks 20% faster than the national average in response time. And they work directly with the prestigious Open Heart program at Washington University. In 2013, Good Samaritan will be opening an all-new regional health center, making their heart care even greater. We're thankful that such quality care exists right here in Southern Illinois.
Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising a bar.
This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium. Glad to have you with us tonight. It's the Lady Rams battle the Marion Lady Wildcats. Here on your Lady Ram pregame show, time to get to know your Central Christian Church starting lineups. First, we're going to meet Chris Roberts. Marion Lady Wildcats, of course, 7-16 on the year, looking for a South 7 upset tonight.
Number 20, Daly Williams. Number 24, Markeisha Edwards. Number 30, Courtney Williams. Number 31, Allison Gwaltney. Number 33, Katie Comp. For Benton native, Chris Roberts, Marion Lady Wildcats.
Starting lineups tonight and every night, presented by Central Christian Church. Discover the excitement at Central. Central offers exciting worship experiences packed with energy, relevant teaching, and awesome programming for children and youth. Log on to thenewcentral.com for service times and more information. Let's meet the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, coached by Jeff Lana.
Number 10, Claire Ryan. Number 12, Courtney Scarborough. Number 24, Aaliyah Palmer. Number 25, Kelby Kuyava. And number 35, Hannah Owens for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, coached by Jeff Lana. Of course, those lineups presented by Central Christian Church. We're in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square. Check out the all-new redesigned 2013 Ford Escape, the king of the crossovers at Ford Square, 1501 Broadway, online at fordsquare.com. We're about to get underway here tonight. Lady Rams basketball, as we have told you time and time again. Powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Your officials for tonight's game are Todd Wilson, Mike Priest, and Tony Petrie. There we go. Those are tonight's officials for this game. It'll be Mike Priest handling the tip-off duties. 2 from Nashville, 1 from the Marion County area, I believe. As we are going to get underway here tonight at Dark Changnon Gymnasium. The Orange Goblin, the old Shag. Historic Changnon Gymnasium, of course. Here tonight, Lady Rams basketball. Lady Rams will be dressed in their home white with orange trim. The Cats will be dressed in their away navy with gold trim. Gold numerics trimmed in white. Wait for the orange sleeve treatment. And away we'll go. Okay. Tip will be controlled by the Lady Rams. It's Ryan with it in the backcourt. Cross the timeline off the dribbles. 5 seconds in, no score. Lady Rams looking to change that here with the first possession of the game. In the corner, Kuyava looking to feed Owens underneath, and tipped out of bounds by Marion. Did we have a longer break from the lineup to the beginning of this game than normal?
Seemed a little bit longer.
Okay.
Not sure why that is.
Maybe we had an extra slip up there. I don't know.
Nice backdoor play to Ryan off of the inbound. Good post-up move by Claire. Lady Rams take the early 2-love lead. Not a bad move by Claire Ryan. Was able to get to the bucket. It's Daly Williams with it. No, excuse me, that's Courtney Williams off the right wing. Daly's going to get it at the free throw line. Has it stolen away. Turnover Wildcats. Into the front court we go. 7:25 to play in the first. 2-0 is your score. Nice lob play from Scarborough off the wing down to the block for Hannah Owens. She has 2, and it's 4-0.
And Hannah get off the it's one of those deals. She had 16 tonight. I'd like to keep her going with that hot hand right now.
A super sophomore. Hannah Owens off of the right wing. Courtney Williams throws back off to the left. Here comes Markeisha Edwards trying to dribble to the basket, but has to settle for Comp at the elbow. Back to the circle for Williams. That's Courtney, one of the 2 twins. I'd say it's obvious there's 2 of them if they're twins, but be that as it may, up to the top. That was Gwaltney looking back off the right side for Daly Williams. 6:47 to play in the first. Lady Rams on top, 4-0 early here on the Lady Wildcats of Marion. From Cuss Wilson Gym all the way up here to Changnon Gym. Glad to have you with us on WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting. Online tonight, misread the clock, by the way. Online tonight at WMIXsports.com. We're way away from either one of those. We're right in the middle. Lady Rams were able to pick up the steal, but then thought they were going to turn it over coming off across the timeline. Tipped out by Marion. Lady Rams will have control. 6:27 mark of the first. 4-0 is your Lady Wildcat lead. Mount Vernon with the basketball. Ryan will dribble across the timeline at the circle. Switches left hand. Going to go off toward the right wing. Has Cuiava corner. Settles for Scarborough up top. Aaliyah thought about the 3. Ball fake off the dribble. Throws back up top to Scarborough. And now the right wing for Cuiava. Lady Rams are going to reset with Ryan up top. 6:10 to play in the first. 4-0 your Lady Ram lead. Scarborough with it off of the right wing. Back to the top, Cuiava. Inside the arc, the long 2, no good. Rebound's going to be tipped by Ryan, who pushed off, and that'll be a foul on Claire.
Yeah, breaking the law of verticality.
They say you can't do that.
That's what they say. A lot of things you can't do tonight.
Can't have your benches where they normally go. Sometimes you have to move, and if you do need to move, you need a residential loan. See Rick Pigg or Joanne Joy, Ramona Flanagan, or even Jim Davis at Community First Bank of the Heartland. Official voice of Lady Rams. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Gwaltney's 3 sails long. Rebound saved by Marion, but it's going to be into Scarborough. Lady Rams will pick up the basketball here. 4-0 is your lead. Up top, now to the left wing. That's going to be Palmer. Loses it in the lane. Tries to go up, but she's fouled. That foul will be on the floor. And that could have been a lot uglier than what it was. Lady Rams bailed out by the foul. Precisely. 5:36 to play in the first. 4-0 is your Lady Ram lead off of the right baseline. It's going to be Cuiava to trigger. Lobs to Scarborough at the volleyball line. Now throws over to Ryan coming around for the far wing. 5:33 to play first quarter. Bounce pass will come off the elbow to Owens. Long 3 by Ryan is no good off the left rim. Here come the Marion Wildcats off the rebound. Courtney Williams will dribble it across the timeline. Throws back door. Good play by Markeisha Edwards to the basket. She's fouled. Now she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
One of those deals, Mount Vernon had their way with Marion back in December on the road. You can't come in this game sitting here trying to think you're going to have it easy. It's a different team. It's 2 months ago since you played. It's one of those deals where you got to keep your head in the ball game here, and you don't want to have it come down that last chance next week to try to win a conference title after you've already blown 1. You don't want to blow 2.
Plus, you'd still like to get 20 wins in the regular season if you can. Edwards makes both. Marion cuts it in half. It's 4-2 Lady Rams, 5:16 to play in the first. Ryan across the timeline. Crossover dribble. Going to go off to the right side for Cuiava, deep wing. Hooks inside for Owens. Going to come left elbow. Nice move by Scarborough. Left-hand layup's going to roll back off the front. Owens tips the rebound back, but it's going to be picked out of her pocket. Here come the Wildcats with the basketball. Courtney Williams across the timeline. Dribbles left elbow. Throws back to the wing for Daly Williams. Looking inside for Comp against Owens. Kind of a mismatch there, but that's probably the best matchup they're going to have. 4:48 to play in the first quarter. Lady Rams on top, 4-2. Here at Changnon Gymnasium on a cold January night, last night of the month. Tomorrow begins anew, and here comes a baseline jumper. No good. Bump from behind on the rebounds, Palmer. She'll come away with it. 4-2, Lady Rams on top, 4:30 to play in this first quarter. We'll look for a Rinlake College player of the game after this one. Rinlake College, where you can save thousands of dollars on your collegiate education. Find out how at rlc.edu. Find an offensive rebound for Hannah Owens off of the miss. Got her own rebound and got the bucket. She has 4 on the night at 6-2. Nice turnaround. Very nice turnaround from Daly Williams.
It's one of those shots you just say, you decked that one? Go ahead. Oh, it went in? Go the other end.
4:05 to play in the first. 6-4 is your score. 2-point game. Lady Rams are on top. Left wing in the front court. That's going to be Palmer. Looks up top for Owen. Swung around to the right arc. There's Ryan looking inside for Scarborough, but comes to Quiava up top. Owens with it off the left arc. Looks up top for Scarborough. 3:48 to play in the first. They're going to go lob play down low. Ryan some trouble, but able to find Owen. She is sharp from the baseline. Scarborough tries a three. It's good. Nice from the left wing. 9-4 your lead for the Lady Rams. Up 5. 3:35 to play in the first. Left wing, that's Markeisha Edwards looking around for Courtney Williams. Instead, it's going to give to Gwaltney coming around. 3:23 to play, first quarter. 9-4 your score. Lady Rams are up 5. Off the screen, Daly Williams comes inside. There's going to be a foul.
A little tight there on that call. I thought it was pretty good defense from this angle. But what do I know?
A lot of things look different from this angle tonight.
No kidding. No doubt about that at all.
Wow. That's a Bush League move right there. 3:17 to play in the first. Yeah. Katie Comp inside the arc. I will during the break. She misses it short. Rebound to Owens. I suspect nothing less, though, coming from that. Off the left wing, it's Palmer. Between the circles, Claire Ryan. Right-hand dribble. 3:04 to play in the first. Off of the right wing. Ryan's going to throw up top. Palmer looking to come around off the curl. Drives into the man and a charge. Didn't know you could shuffle your feet and be a charge, but it'll be a turnover on the Lady Rams. First foul on Aaliyah.
You can be moving to take a charge. However, that was not a charge because of the fact that, she was moving right along with her. You can still be moving. Your feet can be moving, but you got to plant yourself. I don't understand how that was a charge, but it is what it is.
2:53 to play in the first quarter. Lady Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland. 5 Jefferson County branches. Responsive quality service for all of your accounts. It's from your friends and your neighbors at Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Comp fed in the lane. Had it stripped away. Good play by Owens and Palmer. It's going to be tipped out by Marion. And the Lady Rams will have it off the Cat turnover. 2:36 to play in the first. 9-4 your score. We will try to get you some scoreboard updates here in just a moment. Presented by Tony Wilt. Few and far between at this juncture. Not a lot going on tonight. Rams' freshman game was canceled tonight at Effingham. They got to a standstill on the interstate at Salem, or just past Salem. Might have been near Kinmundy. Off the right wing, Quiava looks into the corner for Palmer. 2:18 to play here in the quarter. Here comes Scarborough off the backside from the elbow. Throws back left wing. Here comes Ryan. Dribbles to the free throw line. Long two on the way. Ooh, they didn't see the foot on the line, but Quiava comes up short. Rebound to Edwards.
That one's too worried about other things.
Coming up the left side we go. Will be turned over by Marion. Dribbled off of the foot near the baseline. 4 turnovers here in the first quarter. 2 minutes to play. Lady Rams are up 5. It's 9-4. All Stars and Stitches, where if you can put a logo on it, they can probably print it. From banners, signs, to awards and apparel, All Stars and Stitches pretty well does it all. See Big Dave at All Stars and Stitches, just west of Benton High School, or call 435-5555. Nice move by Owens to the basket. Unfortunately, a double dribble. Drew some contact, couldn't do anything about it. Put the ball back down, turnover Lady Rams.
Good call by the official.
Thank you to Hannah Owens, however.
Yes.
Offering us some peanut butter cookies before the game.
No doubt. They were scrumptious.
They were delish. But a big thank you to Hannah for...
Well, it's a scouting bonanza here tonight.
Yeah, it is. A little bit of everybody here.
The video equipment included.
Oh, yeah. That's the new way of scouting, ladies and gentlemen.
Should never happen.
Well...
I don't know how you can walk in, bring a camera, and actually tape the game of the next opponent you're playing.
Could just watch it online.
I mean, no issue in your conscience whatsoever.
That was a nice roll off the right side by the Wildcats. Bring it back within 3. It's 9-6, 1:15 to play in the quarter. Now a nice lob, Scarborough to Owens. Good post-up move inside the baseline. She has 6, and it's 11-6 Mount Vernon. 1:05 to play here in the first quarter. Marion's back within 5. Looking, almost lost it underneath. They're going to reverse it around, back left wing. Looking inside for Comp, trying to do the give and go. Does not work out. They settle for Gwaltney up top with 52 seconds left to go in the quarter. 5-point lead for Mount Vernon. It's 11-6. See if they can make something happen. 45 seconds to go now in the quarter. Williams is going to feed Comp in the lane. Pushed off, threw up a shot, long off the iron. Rebound will come to Quiava. Here come the Lady Rams with another defensive board. Up ahead, Scarborough. Thought about the 3. Quiava's going to take the 3. Looks good. It is. Kelby K extends the lead to 8. It's 14-6. Lady Rams with 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Decent first quarter for the Lady Rams. Gwaltney with it off of the right wing. They're going to look in the corner for Edwards. As Haley rushing into the game. Off of the right, Gwaltney. Back to the top, Courtney Williams. For the Lady Rams, it's still your starters, and if you missed that earlier, Claire Ryan, Courtney Scarborough, Hannah Owens, Aaliyah Palmer, and Kelby Quiava. Off of the right wing, it's Gwaltney with 2. She'll launch a 3 at the buzzer. Going to be long. No good at the buzzer, and at your first quarter score, the Marion Lady Wildcats trailed the Mount Vernon Rams 14-6. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Tax time means savings time. Use that tax refund at Second Chance Auto to purchase the best quality used vehicle around. In fact, in their 32-year history, the selection has never been better at Second Chance Auto. Clean, dependable, and great-looking cars, trucks, minivans, and a huge selection of small, mid-size, and full-size SUVs. Most priced under $10,000 with 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. Yes, your tax refund is your ticket to the vehicle you've always wanted. At Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
With 2 new hospitals, trusted physicians, and dedicated staff, it's clear that our local healthcare industry is helping to make our community stronger every day. Hi, I'm Terry Prozide, a commercial lender and healthcare banking specialist at Community First Bank. I'm putting over 20 years of healthcare and business experience to work for our medical community and local businesses. Whether you have an expanding physician practice, an existing business, or hoping to start a new business, I have the financial prescription for you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dixon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back to Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium. Glad to have you with us tonight, courtesy of Community First Bank of the Heartland. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dixon, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Back here tomorrow night as the Rams battle the Althoff Crusaders in South 7 Conference action. Danny and myself will be here on 94.1. Video on WMIXsports.com. Shot was no good off the left block by Edwards. Rebounded by the Lady Rams. Another defensive rebound to start this second quarter. 7:40 to play in the half. Lady Rams are on top 14-6. Off of the far sideline. Nice play. Scarborough to Owens. They've been able to run that successfully all night. I jinxed it, however. Miss off of the right baseline. Rebound to Marion. Here come the Cats. Down 8. Edwards with it off of the right wing. Throws at the top for Courtney Williams. Daly Williams will check back in here in just a moment, probably for rushing. Or her sister, if I had to guess. 7:17 to play in the half. It's an 8-point ball game. Lady Rams on top. Looking for the play inside the post. Zip pass back out to the right wing from Comp to Gwaltney. Courtney Williams with it up top. 7:07 to go in the first half. Lady Rams looking for win number 19. Inside the paint. Traded passes did Comp and Courtney Williams. Marion turns it over as it ends up across the baseline. 7:01 to play in the half. It's 14-6 Mount Vernon. Lady Rams been pretty solid thus far.
Not bad. Good start. Got to stay solid. Got to keep in it. Keep plugging away.
Off of the right wing, that'll be Courtney Scarborough. Look for the lob play again. Hannah Owens was all alone underneath. Got the easy bucket. She has 8. And it's 16-6 Lady Rams by 10. Largest lead.
Mount Vernon can pretty well come down and make her day.
I think so. Of course, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We're on Facebook as well. Easy access to all of the above, plus scores, highlights, and more can be found at WMIXsports.com. Off of the right wing, it's Courtney Williams looking inside, tipped away by Palmer. She'll have a 1-on-3. She'll battle both the Williams sisters, and that's going to be a carry somehow.
Hit a piece of the ice down there.
Slickery when wet, they say.
Yes, it is.
6:23 to play in the first half. 16-6 is your score.
We're playing here because we can.
It's true.
Slippery when wet.
Yeah.
Because we can.
Oh, I got you.
Okay.
I was trying to follow you, but I was struggling.
Yeah.
Off the right, a big 3. It's good from Ms. Gwaltney.
New and old there. I was trying for
I
it.
got you.
You lost. I forgot.
16-9 your score. 7-point ball game. 6 minutes to play in the first half. Off to the left, it's Palmer. Looking back to the right, they're going to swing it around to Scarborough. Back to the top, Quiava eyes a 3. Looks good, it is. You know when it leaves her hand.
Yeah.
She's just one of those. Back on top by 9, 19-9. Kelby had the answer. Not much of a question back on the other end, as that'll be taken away by Scarborough, and she'll charge into the defender, Williams.
Yeah, that's second foul. Good call by the official. Marion defender was sitting there waiting for her to plow right into her.
Made it look fairly easy. We'll get you a score as soon as we can get one here. Oh, you got one.
Breeze Central 10, Oakville 5 in girls of basketball at the end of the first quarter.
That'll be a dandy tonight. Scoreboard update brought to you by Tony Wilt, who is glad to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town and get to a better state with State Farm agent Tony Wilt. Off the left wing, Daly Williams, some trouble with the basketball, regains control, slips in the lane. Looks like we're going to have a foul on the floor. Foul will be on Clara Ryan, it appears. That'll be the Lady Rams 6. 6 fouls on the Lady Rams thus far.
Four of them on the guards.
Yeah, one on Marion. 5:20 to play in the first half. Bounce pass out to the right wing for Williams. Gwaltney's going to swing around left wing for Courtney Williams. Right hand dribble. Shows the chatter play, and here we go. Couple of cuts. We'll see what happens. 5:07 mark of the second quarter. 19-9, your Lady Ram lead. That's going to be a turnover, Marion. Nobody touched it from the Lady Rams out of bounds. Okay, that'll be Marion basketball. What do we know?
Not a lot tonight.
5:04 to play in the first half. 19-9, Marion with another chance. Comp's going to swing it around to the right wing for Rushing. No look underneath. Courtney Williams found Gwaltney. Dribbled around her defender as she went left and got the bucket. 19-11.
She's been the offense, and Mount Vernon's defense at that time was a little less than be desired.
We're in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler. 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Schedule your service appointments online at kingcitychrysler.com. Scarborough rolled left off of the block. Her shot was blocked by Courtney Williams, but that's going to be a foul. She drew a little contact, and now send Courtney to the line. Scarborough's going to shoot 2, looking for points 4 and 5 here. Also trying to turn it back into a 10-point game at the 4:42 mark of the first half. This is the first long. Let's see if she misses the next one short or if she's right on the money. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski on WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion. A free service from Withers Broadcasting. Online tonight at WMIXSports.com. Rims out. Defensive board now for Gwaltney. Wildcats in the front court. Courtney Williams with it off of the right. To Gwaltney off of the right. Back to Williams up top. Williams rushing. Comp. Gwaltney for the Cats. Big 3 from Rushing. It's going to be off to the left. A rebound surprises everybody. It's to Palmer. She'll bring it length of the floor. Leans in, gets a foul. Misses the shot, however, but Aaliyah's going to the line to shoot 2.
Good move. They let Palmer get to her left. Natural left-hander was able to get a power move in that time.
Precisely what they needed at that juncture to get their sharp free throw shooter to the line. We'll have a Rend Lake College player of the game in this one. Rend Lake College, we can save thousands on your collegiate education. Find out how at rlc.edu. Also find out more about those more than 100 degree and certificate programs. Aaliyah makes her first. She was practicing those on the alternate goal before the game. As they leave the 2 side baskets down here on the home side, which is not in use during girls' games. Here in Changnon Gym, 4:18 to play. Aaliyah misses a second. Rebound will go to Gwaltney. Cats are down 9. 4:14 to play in the second quarter. Off to the right, it's going to be Edwards. Back to the free throw line, Rushing. Nice play off to the left baseline. Ooh, left short by Daly Williams. Rebound to be tipped out of bounds by the Lady Rams. It should be Marion basketball. Good pickup there by Mr. Priest.
Yes, it was.
4:03 mark of the second quarter. 20-11. Lady Rams are up 9. 3:58 mark of the first half. Off the left wing, it's going to be Williams. Lost control of the basketball. That's Daly. Has Comp with it on the left wing. Instead goes to Gwaltney coming around from the right. Wow. It's a big score there. A couple of big scores.
Yeah, a couple big scores going on.
Effingham, of course, looking for their 20th consecutive win in girls action, trying to roll the Apollo. Showtime in the Apollo tonight, apparently. 3:35 to play in the first half. 9-point game here, presented by Community First Bank. For personal banking, see Bria or Debbie Ashby in Mount Vernon. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. Off of the right wing, Daly Williams going to pull up from 3. Contested, no good. Rebound will be tipped to Palmer. Good job by Owens with a controlled tip to Aaliyah. It'll be Ryan across the timeline left. 3:14 to play in the first half. Off to the right wing, Scarborough. Lob play to Owens again. She's underneath, has a height advantage. Now she's going to line to shoot 2. Missed shot, but Gwaltney picks up the foul.
Well, Mount Vernon's going back to the well. It's open and available, that's for sure, for Owens to do what she wants on the inside.
One of our Rams boosters, of course, is Sarah Staley of Country Financial. What is your idea of financial security? Anything can happen tomorrow. We hope you're ready. When you marry Sarah Staley at Country Financial Mount Vernon, you get a one-on-one relationship and a plan that meets your goals at Country Financial. What's your idea of financial security? Owens is at the line. Her idea was making the first free throw. Makes the second. She's in double digits with 10. It's 22-11. Lady Rams doubling up. Marion here with 3:04 to play in this first half. We'll get you a scoreboard update in our Second Chance Auto halftime show. If there's 2 more free throws coming up, we'll get you one then. We'll see what happens. We'll be ready for that here in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, just past the top of the hour. We told you who we were a moment ago. I'm Chris Hugo. He's Danny Czerwinski. Jeff Crow with us in the Crow's Nest. Holly Carroll back at our Mount Vernon studio. Almost a turnover in the lane. Marion was looking to go back door, picked up by Gwaltney to rushing off the left wing. 2:40 to play in the second quarter. Lady Rams on top, 22-11. We're on the Twitterverse. Are you? You can follow us at WMIX Sports or find our feed always on the front page of WMIXSports.com. 2:28 to go in the first half, 22-11. Lady Rams doubling up Marion. It's rushing with it off the right-hand dribble. Throws left side for Edwards inside the arc. Back to the top for Daly Williams between the circles. Faraz silver dribble. Not in any hurry, no sense of urgency here, obviously. Still plenty of time to be had in this game. Free throw line, Gwaltney looks back for Edwards. Almost threw it away. Edwards recovers. Almost threw it away again. Rushing recovers off the left. Trying to go inside. Comp will pick it up off of the tip. She's off the baseline and trapped off the double team. Trying to throw it off of Palmer. It ended up biting her in the rear. As off of Palmer's feet went right back into her hands. Then she stepped out of bounds.
Got to be careful when you throw that in there, that's for sure.
Got to try to throw it at a trajectory that's not going to end up in the physics coming right back at you. She didn't have the greatest angle. Turnover Marion, 22-11. Lady Rams on top. 1:43 to play in the first half. In the front court, it's Scarborough with it off of the right wing. Back to the top for Ryan. Just offset to the left side. One dribble, bounce pass over to Palmer. Good bounce pass. Right back to Ryan. Off the screen, isolation. 3 is good.
Wow. Mount Vernon behind the arc, using that more as a weapon now with the inside game picking up.
Now up a pair of touchdowns on the Cats, 25-11. We're going to have a travel off the left wing by Marion. Another turnover here in the second quarter. 1:20 to play. 25-11, 14-point game. And we will have one of the Williams twins check back in. This is going to be Courtney.
Like what Mount Vernon's doing in his first half. Very business-like approach.
With 1:19 to play in the redesigned Changnon Gymnasium tonight. Had to make some adjustments to the benches. Even take some seats away, so now Marion's short a chair or two. Off of the far wing, it'll be reversed around to this left wing for Palmer in the corner. Cuiava, good ball fake, stepped in, threw back left wing Palmer, back to the top for Ryan as we drop below the 1 minute mark here. 25-11 Lady Rams. Wide open 3 for Claire Ryan's going to be short. Rebound's going to go off to the left side, and here come the Wildcats. Edwards across in the front court, and that'll be a carry.
Yep, got too quick.
She's speedy.
Yep.
A little too speedy. As we will see Summer Fletcher check into the ball game for Marion. 47.7 seconds to go. Jeff Lonnan's going to counter with a sub of his own as Natalie Williams is going to check in for Courtney Scarborough. Like the floor inbound for Lady Rams. 47.7 seconds to go in the first half. 25-11 your score. It's going to be Ryan to bring it across left of the circle. Bounce pass to Aaliyah inside for Williamson. It'll be tipped out. It'll be Lady Ram basketball, 38.4 second mark. Ready First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams. We thank them for helping us bring high school basketball to you. 3 left short by Palmer off the left side, and we're going to have a quick foul away from the bucket after the Marion rebound. Should be a 1-and-1. That'll be the 7th team foul on Mount Vernon. I did not see who was on. Maybe Hannah Owens was my early guess.
2 on Owens, 2 on Scarborough, 2 on Ryan. It's about the worst thing that's been happening here.
Interesting. Now we're getting some scores started.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll sneak a couple in if she makes his first free throw. Kitty Comp is at the line. She will. We have a chance to sneak a couple scores in.
Benton leads Harrisburg 15-13 at the end of 1. Pinckneyville leads Sparta at the half by a score of 44-8.
Scores presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance and financial service needs, see Tony. Or look for that white State Farm Jeep around town. Tony Wilt, get you a better state with State Farm. Off of the rebound. It was 1 of 2 that time for Comp. 25-12 is your score. Lady Rams up a Baker's dozen. In the left corner, that's Owens with 23 seconds. Swung around to the top. Ryan now comes to the near sideline for Williamson. Ryan back at the top, off of the right wing with 16 seconds. Short corner for Owens. Back around the right side, reverse now left wing. Palmer thought about it. Good ball fake. Steps in, has it stripped away as she was going to the basket. And that'll be a foul on Marion, their 5th, with 9.3 seconds left to go. Lady Rams are up 25-12. A chance to really.
I didn't think she was shooting, but
Lady Rams will take the break.
Oh, yeah. Take that break when you're at home like that.
So Palmer to the line to shoot 2. Not going to complain. 25-12 your score. Less than 10 seconds to play in the half. Aaliyah's first is good. Solid lefty. Make it 26-12. Looking to make it a 15-point ball game with 9.3 seconds left to go if Aaliyah can knock down the second. A 1 of 2 clip thus far. Now 2 of 3. Make it 3 of 4. She knocks down the second. It's 27-12. 15-point game. Less than 10 to play in the half. Williams with it. That's Cordy. Right-hand dribble across the timeline. Throws off to Fletcher. Shakes the defender. Steps elbow. Gives back. Daly Williams. They don't see the time on the clock. Rushing will not get a shot off for Marion. Chris Roberts not happy as they stroll into the locker room. Mount Vernon on top of Marion at the half in girls basketball tonight, 27-12. This is Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
What is good sports talk, really? Around these parts, it's the WMIX Saturday Sports Show. Every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. With a vast assortment of interviews and knowledgeable in-studio discussion. It's the most content-driven local sports show on the radio dial. And it's every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. Only on AM 940 and WMIXSports.com, where you can listen on your computer, smartphone, or any device. It's all made possible by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Mount Vernon is pleased to announce the opening of TMS Mobility and Rehab. TMS Mobility will focus on standard as well as custom mobility products. TMS Mobility will offer power chairs, scooters, chairlifts, and ramps. TMS employs 2 custom seating specialists with years of experience, Kathy Graham and Jeff Birkin, as well as repair technician Stefan Tamplin. For those people who are in a chair for long periods of time, seating becomes critical in avoiding pressure sores as well as skeletal and muscle complications. Owner Eric Black says, "We're excited to be the only locally owned company in Southern Illinois with the ability to service all your mobility needs regardless of the complexity. TMS is glad to call Mount Vernon home. If you are a loved one or in need of our services, give us a call at area code 618-242-8776. That's 618-242-8776. Or feel free to stop by 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon."
More Americans are on a move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Beacon Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Beacon Insurance.
Hi, this is Joe Gliosi, commercial banker for People's National Bank in beautiful Mount Vernon, Illinois. People's National Bank has served local businesses and farmers for over 100 years. With a wide variety of deposit and loan products, we have all your banking needs covered. From opening or expanding a business to purchasing a farm implement for the upcoming season, People's National Bank is here to help. Stop by today and let us show you what a true community bank can do for you. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois farmers and businesses since 1909. Member FDIC.
You'll notice right away that Second Chance Auto doesn't depend on fancy sales gimmicks. Instead, you'll only find honest deals with no credit checks and instant approval. Take your income tax rebate and use it on the great quality used vehicle you really want. Cars, trucks, minivans, along with small, mid-size, and full-size SUVs. Most priced under $10,000 with 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. Family-owned for over 32 years, serving the families in our region. Located on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
And we welcome you back to the Second Chance Auto halftime show from Changnon Gym. Mount Vernon on top of Marion in girls action tonight, 27-12 to Al. The Changnon box got me again. Tax refund season is here. If you're in the market for a vehicle, Second Chance Auto has never had a better selection. No fancy gimmicks, just 32 years of honest deals, instant approval, and bank rate financing from Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. 27-12 Mount Vernon here at the half. We need to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have your Heartland Accounting halftime stats. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, this is Melody True, Relationship Specialist with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. People's National Bank is focused on providing the best possible customer service and products to meet the needs of our customers. If you aren't receiving the products and services you deserve, maybe it's time to make a change. Change the name of your bank for the last time and make the switch to People's National Bank. People's National Bank, proudly serving Southern Illinois since 1909, member FDIC.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois welcomes Dr. Beth Conradi to their medical staff. Dr. Conradi specializes in comprehensive pain management using a multidisciplinary team approach by working with other specialists for optimal diagnosis and treatment of pain. Dr. Conradi will treat most conditions of the spine, including management of cancer pain. Dr. Beth Conradi, helping to make life better day after day at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois in Mount Vernon. Call 618-242-3778.
This is your home for Lady Rams Radio, WMIX.
And we welcome you back to Changnon Gymnasium. Glad to have you with us for your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Tax refund time is here, and if you're looking for a good-looking, dependable vehicle, it's time to stop by Second Chance Auto. They have the largest selection of vehicles pre-owned, priced under $10,000 in one location. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside Jeff Crow in the Crow's Nest tonight, helping bring you the video on WMIXsports.com. Holly Carroll back at our Mount Vernon studio keeps us on the air here on WMIX. We need to take a look at your Heartland Accounting halftime stats. Lady Rams up 15 here at the half. We're going to find out why.
Mount Vernon was 5 of 9 from two-point range, 56%, 4 of 8 from the arc, 50%. They go 9 of 17 from the field in the first half, for 53%. Marion was 3 of 9 from the arc for 33%. They were 1 of 4 from the arc for 25%, and Marion goes 4 of 13 from the field in the first half for 31%. Free throw shooting, Mount Vernon 5 of 8, 63%. Marion was 3 of 4 for 75%. Rebounding even at 10 turnovers. Marion had 9. Mount Vernon had 4. The Lady Wildcats had 4 players score in the first half. Allison Gwaltney led the way with 5. Markeisha Edwards had 4. Daly Williams 2. Katie Comp had 1. The Lady Rams were led by Hannah Owens with 10 first-half points, followed by Kelby Kuyava with 6, Claire Ryan 5, and Courtney Scarborough and Leah Palmer 3 each. Give you halftime score. Mount Vernon 27, Marion 12.
Get started right. Let Heartland Accounting help make your business a success. Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B. Your small business expert. When we come back, we'll get you set for second half action here from Changnon Gymnasium. Lady Rams on top of Marion, 27-12 here at the break. We'll also get you a Tony Wilkes scoreboard update here on your Second Chance Auto halftime show. We'll take a break. This is Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
What is good sports talk, really? Around these parts, it's the WMIX Saturday Sports Show. Every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. With a vast assortment of interviews and knowledgeable in-studio discussion. It's the most content-driven local sports show on the radio dial. And it's every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. Only on AM 940 and WMIXsports.com, where you can listen on your computer, smartphone, or any device. It's all made possible by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
Do you farm or operate an agriculture-based business? Then Community First Bank is for you. Hi, I'm Steve Down, Agribusiness Lending Officer at Community First Bank. With our roots firmly planted in Jefferson County, we offer the stability, strength, and personal attention that you deserve. Community First Bank wants to be your financial partner with customized products for both your personal and farm banking needs. Stop by any of our 5 convenient Jefferson County locations to see how we can help your business grow.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixon, Ina. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For more scores and insights, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now, back to the Lady Rams on WMIX.
Glad to have you back on the Second Chance Auto halftime show. 27-12, Lady Rams on top here at the break, looking for an outright South 7 Conference championship and to get to 19 wins on the season so they can try to parlay that into 20 on Tuesday night. We owe you a State Farm scoreboard update. We'll get to that in just a second. But first, tax refund season is here. If you're in the market for a vehicle, Second Chance Auto has never had a better selection. No fancy gimmicks, just 32 years of honest deals, instant approval, and bank rate financing. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Let's take a look at that Tony Wilt scoreboard.
Okay, of course, at the half here, it's Mount Vernon over Marion 27-12 into 1. Benton Harrisburg 15-13. Then it is Murphy over West Frankfort into 1 9-7. Effingham over Salem 10-3 at the end of the first quarter. And Pinckneyville over Sparta at the half 44-8. And the Oakville trails Bree Central at the end of 1 10-5.
And to piggyback, just got one in. Carlisle leads Centralia at the half on the girls' side 20-12. So the Lady Indians are up 8 on the Annies at the half 20-12. That scoreboard update powered by Scott. That's the showcase, baby. Powered
That's
by
a good
Tony.
sign for tomorrow night.
Yeah, powered by Tony Wilt. My apologies, Anthony, and State Farm Insurance. Tony is glad to help your family with all their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. We have about 1:30 left in this halftime break. Marion's still in their locker room, down 27-12 in D.C. Lady Rams have done a lot of things right here tonight. And the thing is, you see a team like Marion that's kind of had their struggles much throughout the season. They did get a big win against Althoff here this past week in South 7 Conference play, but it's easy to remember that game you had back on December the 18th, be chomping at the bit and want to be a little over-aggressive. They haven't done that here tonight.
Nope.
They've been pretty grounded and have looked pretty good.
Done a good job of staying within themselves, and that's the issue here, is trying to not get too excited, trying not to get too wound up, understanding what title is on the line in the situation.
And I think I have to give Coach Lionel a lot of credit. He showed them film from that past game and explained, what you could do and couldn't do, and talked about how they've improved since that time. And it certainly appears to have paid off tonight. 27-12 at halftime. Getting ready to start the second half in just a moment. Don't forget, Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of the Rams, Lady Rams, and the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase here on WMIX Sports. Your community, your choice, your bank, with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
16 minutes to an outright South 7 Conference championship for the Lady Rams.
Lady Rams are 7-1 in the conference, looking for 8-1 here tonight. Their undefeated streak, and of course their hope for a table running, was upset by Centralia on Tuesday night, 50-47. Now they're just 16 minutes away. We're in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square. Look at the all-new 2013 Ford Fusion at Ford Square, 1501 Broadway. Or check out the inventory online at FordSquare.com. Owens going to swing out to the right wing. Scarborough, a big 3 to start, no good. Rebound to Owens at the free throw line. Lady Rams are moving left to right as you look at your radio. Ryan with it up top for Mount Vernon. The Lady Rams are in their home whites tonight. Orange trim. Orange numerics trimmed in black. Bounce pass to the top from Ryan to Palmer. Back out to Ryan. Wide open 3 coming. Too much English on it, but Plink was off the iron second time. Goes to Scarborough. Zip pass left wing for Owens. Back out to the right. There's Scarborough from Ryan. How about that? Cuiava goes from the corner back to the wing for Palmer. Right wing now for Ryan. Trying to go corner for Scarborough. Good tightrope there along that sideline with 7:10 to play in the quarter. Good find for Owens. Off the double team, she'll come back and give it to the right wing for Cuiava. Cuiava was wanting Ryan, I think, off the wing. Ryan went elsewhere, and now Cuiava able to find Aaliyah off of the runner. No good. Rebound will go to Gwaltney.
3 chances didn't work for Mount Vernon.
Here come the Wildcats, 6:50 to play in the third quarter, trailing by 15. Daly Williams with it off the left wing. Stop where she's met by Scarborough. Big 3 from Gwaltney's going to be left long. Plink goes off of Aaliyah. Into the corner for Courtney Williams. Trying to feed Edwards. Taken away by Courtney. How about Claire Ryan? 6:33 to play in the third quarter. 27-12 is your score. Bounce pass to left elbow. Good lead pass for Aaliyah along the baseline. Great find by Kelby Kay.
Lady Rams starting to pad the lead.
29-12 is your score. 6:18 to play in the third. Quick get back out to the outside for Gwaltney. Looks back in for Comp. Turnaround. She tries to go right. Had to go left and then turned it over. Good job by Lee to come up with it initially. Owens able to recover and get across the timeline to Rand. 6:04 mark of the third quarter. 29-12 is your score. Lady Rams again looking for an outright South 7 crown, and there it goes from Hannah Owens off of the right block. She has a dozen. It's 31-12. Marion just having trouble trying to find ways to defend the post presence.
And they're not getting shots off. Only 1 shot so far in the first 2+ minutes of this quarter.
Daly Williams going to launch one inside. Bank is not open. It's closed for now. It'll be back open tomorrow. Find Community First Bank of the Heartland with 5 locations in Jefferson County. Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Kelby was just inside the line on that one from the right corner. It's 33-12. Lady Rams are up 21.
Smooth shot from Kelby K.
Nothing wrong with that one. She has worked on that mid-range game and made it look effortless this past season. 2012-2013, hard to believe, just one more week left in the 3A, 4A season, and we're on to postseason play. Coming around off of a curl from left arc up to the right side on the post. Courtney Williams couldn't make anything happen there, but she will get herself a trip to the line to shoot two on the Lady Rams
took
foul.
it right at Hannah Owens, and Hannah went after, and that unfortunately is her third foul. She got to be a little careful here.
Trying to get her first points of the game. Will miss the first. 5:03 mark of the third quarter. 33-12 is your score. 21-point game. Lady Rams looking for that outright South 7 Conference crown here. Only Cahokia left on the schedule, and that will be on Tuesday night next week. We'll have video for that one right here on WMIXsports.com. Second free throw good by Williams. She has a point on the night. It's 33-13, back to a 20-point game. Their first point of the half. 4:59 to play in the third quarter. We'll look for a Win Lake College player of the game in this one at RLC. See how you can save thousands on your collegiate education. See which of the more than 100 degree certificate programs is right for you at rlc.edu. Scarborough with it off of the right arc after a give from Ryan. Palmer with it off the left wing. One dribble. 4:40 mark of the third quarter. Short corner two coming. Cuiava left it long. Rebound will be tipped away. It'll come to Daly Williams. Here come the Cats in the front court. Backdoor play off the bounce. Ooh, nice play by Claire Ryan. Got the hand in there and tipped it. Out of bounds off the Wildcats.
Hustle's still there even though they're up 20. Playing hard.
Try not to cruise this one. They're trying to earn it. 4:26 mark of the third quarter. 33-13. Lady Rams on top. In the corner will go Cuiava. Left alone. Ooh, didn't get enough time to get the three off. Ryan left side going to zip it baseline. There's Hannah. Ooh, just a little long, too much English. Rebound will go Daly Williams, and here come the Wildcats in the front court. Courtney, with it off of the right wing, finds rushing. It's the bull in the China shop foul on Hannah Owens.
Yeah, she just happens to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Rushing goes
4.
Exactly, and Rushing goes in there like a bull in the China shop, bailed out by the foul. Really no advantage gained. That's going to send Rushing to the line to shoot two. Jeff Lana just kind of in disbelief.
Yeah.
Checks out the Jim Harbaugh play card, sees what's going to go on next. As Rushing makes her first free throw.
Yeah, it's one of those deals where you're Hannah Owens. You can defend, but you can't be that close to earn that fourth. You know, you got to give ground a little bit.
Second one from Rushing is in and out. Rebound will go to Cuiava. Williamson checks in for Owens, and here come the Lady Rams across the timeline. Right wing at Scarborough. Back to the top for Ryan. Looks over the left side. Good bounce pass for Aaliyah, trying to find some help. Throws back off to the skip pass. That was right wing. Scarborough gets it back for Cuiava. Back around, reverse to Aaliyah. Three on the way. No, off the left. Got her own rebound inside. Worked around off the dribble. No good. Williamson to put back. No. A third offensive try. Yes. Natalie off the third offensive rebound on that set. Gets the points off of the cleanup. It's 35-14. Marion quick on the inbound. Edwards left it rolling around the iron. Rebound to Williamson. 35-14 your score. Lady Rams are up blackjack, and we're going to travel off of the right wing. Turnover Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon only their 5th turnover of the game. Very clean handling the rock tonight.
Rams in action here tomorrow night. Changnon Gym against the Althoff Crusaders. We'll have video of that one here on WMIXsports.com. Or tune your radio into 94.1 FM, which is where we are tonight. 3:19 to play in the third. Wildcats with the basketball off the screen comes Daly Williams. Ooh. Picked both feet up off the ground on that one. Landed right back on the floor. Three by Gwaltney. He's going to fall out of bounds. Rebound. Team style will go to the Lady Rams. Follow us on Twitter. We're at WMIX Sports. We're online at WMIXsports.com. You can also find access there to our Facebook page, as well as our YouTube channel where all of our videos are actually located, but you can find easy access on WMIXsports.com. Right corner near the baseline. We have a nice tip over to Williamson off of the baseline, left side. Ryan got it back up top. Back to the right wing for Scarborough. Cuiava long two on the way is no good. Underneath, nice rebound by Natalie Williamson. It'll be cleared out. Scarborough looks left side for Palmer. Sidesteps to the defender, runner inside, no good. Rolls off the front of the iron. Rebound will be tipped to Courtney Williams. And here comes Marion, 2:37 to play in the third quarter. Looking for Daly Williams off the left side, travels with the basketball. Turnover Wildcat.
Boy, this is not the Marion team that we've been reading about lately and not having any success tonight as they have had earlier this season.
2:32 to play in the third, 35-14. Lady Rams are up 21. Ties their largest lead here with 2:24 to play in the third quarter. Right corner, Cuiava looking up top. Ryan, good tip over to Williamson. Back up to Ryan up top. Right wing for Scarborough. Now in the right corner, it'll be Kelby. Free throw line to Ryan. She'll step into a mid-post J. No good. Rebound underneath. Palmer tips it to Williamson. Saves it from going out of bounds. Good play by Cuiava on her way up. And Kelby's going to the line to shoot, too.
Just good hustle. I mean, the Lady Rams are getting after it, getting on the boards. I think it, again, shows they're not really just cashing this one in, saying, hey, it's a winner, we're going to win this game. They're still playing this one hard here tonight.
Ramona Flanagan, see her for a residential loan at Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC, also the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams. 2:06 to play in the third. It's 35-14. Kelby at the line missing the first, has another. Looking to add to her point total tonight.
FYI tomorrow night for all the kids who may be listening or watching, it's business attire.
Oh, okay.
Wear it to school tomorrow and also to the game tomorrow night. Chaos Cage will be decked out in business attire.
You going to wear a suit tomorrow night?
No.
Okay. Free throw, second one's good. 1-2 that time for Kelby. It's 36-14. Lady Rams' largest lead is now 22.
My definition of business and their definition of business is together different tomorrow.
I got you. Business casual is always good. Or no business at all. Party in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. Business on Chaos Cage. Here comes a two from up top. No good from rushing. Rebound will fall off to the backside for Cuiava. Looking to beat him back in transition, but Edwards is too quick. Lady Rams will set up top. It is Ryan over to the right wing. Scarborough in the corner. Cuiava looking to feed Williamson underneath. Lost it out of bounds. It'll be Marion basketball. The Lady Rams. No, it's not. Oh, or is it? Looks like he turned back and pointed Lady Rams.
Pointed a couple different directions.
All right, Lady Rams with it out of a box set into the right for Cuiava. Back to the wing. Ryan off a screen to Scarborough. Three on the way is no good. Left it short. Somehow Rushing came up with that rebound over the top of Williamson. Here come the Cats. 1:24 to play in the third quarter. Left wing, that's Summer Fletcher who's in the ballgame. Good ball fake. Went right with it. Free throw line jumper's no good. Left it short. Trying to get her own rebound, but it'll be Gwaltney for three right wing. Banks it off. No good. Rebound will go to Williamson. 68 seconds to go in the third. Lady Rams, of course, are 9 minutes, 8 seconds away from an outright South 7 title, up 22. It's 36-14. Skip pass left wing for Cuiava. Back to the top for Scarborough. In the left corner, Kelby with it. Back to the top for Claire. Courtney with it off of the right wing, looking to make something happen into the corner. Nope. Ryan with a left arc into the left corner for Kelby. Back to Ryan up top. What you don't know or understand about your existing policies can end up hurting you and your family. With the right help from Country Financial, almost any family can achieve financial security. Develop a plan to meet your goals with your Country Financial representative in Mount Vernon, Sarah Staley. First jump ball of the night comes with 35.3 seconds left to go in the third. It's 36-14. It'll go with Marion. Fletcher across the timeline. Right-hand dribble at the volleyball line. Throws off right side for Rushing. Now 26 seconds left off the double team. It'll pick her pocket. They're going to have a 2-on-none here. Up the right side, Ryan, wide open break layup. Good. Claire has two more.
Dominating.
38-14. 14 seconds to play in the third quarter. Fletcher across the timeline. Looks off. It's intercepted by Palmer with 9. Throws ahead. Somebody's got to race up to get it. It's going to be nobody.
Stage caught it.
They had two equidistant Lady Rams coming up the right and left side of the post. Couldn't find either one of them. 5.2 seconds. Not a bad idea on a lead pass, however, to get out in front of the defense. Marion's going to roll it in like a bowling ball. Cuiava will come up with it, but picked it away, but picked up the foul as well. With 3.6 seconds. Looked like a good steal.
Yeah, I thought it was too, but
yeah, be that as it may, I guess.
Different rules being assessed there.
Where's Jeff Lonnon? Where's Chris Roberts? Can't find either one of them.
They've been moved.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Up top, 3 at the buzzer. No good from Edwards. And that'll be your score at the end of the third quarter. It's Lady Rams 38, Marion 14. This is Lady Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Are you interested in a career in the culinary arts but can never afford the high cost of cooking school? Red Lake College has a low-cost recipe for success. For as little as $5,500 per year, you can get a quality culinary arts education in your own backyard. That even includes books, tuition, class fees, and supplies. Learn to master domestic fare, pastry, and foreign cuisine in Ina, Illinois. Save thousands on a culinary arts education at Red Lake College. For more information, log on to rlc.edu/culinary arts.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon.
Chevy Malibu, boy, there's one that you could compare to the Toyota Camry, and it beats it in every way. The Malibu has more power and torque than most of its competition. Fuel economy. The interior is absolutely beautiful. So I can't say enough about the Malibu. They're selling well. We're pushing them here at Schmidt Chevrolet. We've got the best inventory, the best selection anywhere. So come on in and check one out for yourself.
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome you back, Lady Rams basketball from Changnon Gymnasium. 8 minutes away from an outright conference title, leading 38-14 over the Marion Wildcats. Glad to have you with us, courtesy of Community First Bank of the Heartland. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dixon of Woodlawn and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to personal banking, member FDIC. Lady Rams will start the fourth quarter. The basketball is in the right corner for Owens. Back to the right wing, Scarborough. Swung around in the left corner for Williamson. To the top for Ryan. Steps into a dribble, throws off right corner. 3 on the way from Kelby. Good.
Wow. Double digits for the senior.
Up the left side, Marion racing off of the inbound. Left short on the layup by Daly Williams. Rebound to Mount Vernon. 7:30 to play. They're up 27, 41-14. A reciprocating score on the board. Hoop turned over in the front court. Went baseline. It's intercepted by Courtney Williams. Up ahead for Edwards. Beat the defense back with her speed. Blocked cleanly. Oh. To the line will go Edwards to shoot two.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of what I thought too.
WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler. Check out their Express Loop. No appointment necessary. Or if you need to make an advance appointment, that's simple. Log on to kingcitychrysler.com. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, of course, driven by King City Chrysler. 7:18 to play in the fourth. Second free throw, no good. Missed them both that time. 41-14 your score. No, they made the first. Thought maybe they didn't count it. My bad.
I was going to say,
that's my apology.
Come on now.
I thought you made it
Not
easily.
you. I was talking about
No,
scoreboard was late.
It's like, okay, they didn't count it after all. Left corner, that is Williams. It's 7 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. 41-15. Lady Rams up 26. Skip past the top of Ryan, tipped away. Scarborough tried to get a piece of it. She'll fight with Daly Williams. Jump ball, gives it to Marion on the turnover. Woof. All Stars and Stitches. If you need T-shirts, hoodies, Letterman's jackets, or any type of apparel for your school, organization, or business, see Big Dave at All Stars and Stitches, just west of Benton High School. Or call 435-5555. 6:40 to play in the ball game. Lady Rams on top, 41-15. Comp trying to slide it in the lane. It's going to be tipped to Edwards. Lost her dribble, picks it up, finds Williams. Wing three coming, no good, out of bounds. It'll go to Mount Vernon.
Boy, Marion's went colder than the weather outside.
Good.
What are you doing over there?
No room in here.
Really?
I have huge feet. I can't ever move. It's all good. 6:25 to play in the fourth quarter. 41-15 is your score.
You know what they say about huge feet? They don't work in small press boxes.
That's true. I love our cozy shanty here at Changnon Gymnasium. Not really a shanty, but we're in the corner. I just like alliteration. 6:10 to play in the fourth. Lady Rams to the basketball. Sizable lead. Right wing three coming. No good. Left short. It'll plinko around the iron. Drop in the hands of Ryan. Scarborough gets it back. Second chance points for Courtney. Missed the initial three, but got the last laugh on the easy deuce. It's 43-15. Lady Rams looking to make it 30 possibly with 5:52 to play in the fourth quarter. Who will be our Community First Bank of the Heartland? Well, that's going back a year. Who will be our Rend Lake College player of the game? We'll tell you about that in just a moment. Off the right, off a pick and roll. No good from Daly Williams.
That's the kind of night. Point blank miss.
We knew it was going to be that kind of night in the JV game. Off to the left. Cuiava, no, in and out. 17-footer was no good. 5:29 to play in the fourth. Up the left side comes Williams, looking inside. Ooh, tipped away by Cuiava. Edwards was looking for the bucket. We'll have a jump ball. Turnover goes to the Lady Rams. Rend Lake College player of the game. Save thousands on your collegiate education at Rend Lake College. Find them online at rlc.edu. See which of the more than 100 degree or certificate programs is right for you. 5:15 to play. 43-15. Lady Rams up 28. 400 likes now on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving along in this social media world.
Good deal. It's combined, I guess, 1,000 between that and nice. That and What's that? Twitter?
Oh.
In the corner for Owens. Off the right wing, and WMIXsports.com's been a huge success. Daly Williams is coming off the wing, dribbles inside the paint. Ooh, taken away by Ryan. Just as great as Daly Williams made a play, Claire Ryan may have made a better one underneath. Williams twins, of course, feel like they've been at Marion for a while. What was that? That was a Hannah Owens 3. Don't see those often. Just missed. Rebound out of bounds to Marion. 4:33 mark.
Well, they're all over now. Look at the other 4 on the floor, all over Hannah Owens.
I'm not saying anything. She gave me a peanut butter cookie.
Nope, can't say anything. The peanut butter cookies were marvelous.
Can't thank her enough. Wonder if Huntington Beach, California is tuned in tonight on WMIXsports.com. Terry Milt is.
Haven't heard anything. DuPont, Illinois.
Yeah, glad to have Terry Milt.
Irvington, Illinois.
Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Mount Vernon.
4:33 to play in the fourth.
Benton.
43-15. Maybe some surprise Arizona action. We'll find out. My smartphone. Got to make sure it's working. Off the left wing, Courtney Williams with the basketball for the Lady Cats. Throws up top. Sister Daly steps inside to an 18-footer. No good. Rebound. We're to Kelby Quiava. Here come the Lady Rams. Ryan within the backcourt. Up 28, looking for a South 7 Conference title outright. We'll see Micaiah Rush, Vicky Scoble check in next dead ball. Off to the left, it is Williamson. Back left wing for Ryan. Off to the right wing for Scarborough. 4 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Off to the right wing. That is, I didn't see Aisha check in. My apologies. Ms. Sanders is in the game. Looking for it underneath. Tried to tip it out of bounds off the save. She was falling out. It would have been a good try. But it goes to Marion. Edwards rushes into the front court. Throws off to Gwaltney. Thought about it. Throws back to Courtney Williams. That's Courtney without a U. Just C-O-R-T-N-E-Y. Looking inside, Katie Comp. Doesn't necessarily mean free, but she got an easy look at the bucket. Rebound underneath to the Lady Rams. 3:30 mark of this fourth quarter. Glad to have you with us, courtesy of Community First Bank of the Heartland. They are the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams. Heck, high school basketball here on WMIX. They welcome you back to personal banking with Bria and Debbie Ashby, your personal bankers at Community First Bank. Foul's going to be up top. They're looking for Ryan on the high pass. Undercut by Edwards, and that'll be the second team foul for Marion here in half number 2. So the Lady Rams will come out to a nice applause. Taking the floor, they'll leave Courtney Scarborough out there. We have Kinsey Rankin, Micaiah Rush, Isha Sanders, Vicky Scoble, and Colleen Scoble. Nope, that was 6. Courtney has to take a seat.
Oh, sassing from the upper altitudes of the world.
That guy doesn't have as big a feet as I do.
Oh, my gosh. That's kind of low.
And my ego's nowhere near as huge. Off to the left, it's going to be Colleen Scoble looking back to the right wing. Rankin. Oh, that's going to be a tough one in future years. Off to the left to Micaiah Rush, looking for the dribble. Ooh, went into 18. Now a bounce pass, back to a bounce pass. Plink going around. Lady Rams turned over in the front court. Edwards off the pass from Williams. Turnaround coming inside, no good. Rush with the rebound. 2:52 to play in the fourth.
Marion, no field goals in the second half.
You're right. So far. 3 free throws. They had 12 at the end of the first half. Off of the right elbow, it's Rush dribbling in. Had it stripped away by Comp. It'll go out of bounds. Remains with the Lady Rams. Interesting.
All kinds of characters.
I have some more scores.
Nah, halftime, Murphy over Frankfurt 24-21. Chester trails Perryville, Missouri 25-21.
Nice. Blues 4-1. Is that what I read?
Pinckneyville won 62-21 over Sparta.
Lady Rams look to be cruising to a win here. Good post-up move on the inbound play by Isha Sanders.
Telling you.
She's made some strides this year.
She's going to add a lot to this program.
Was a 30-point game. Big right wing 3 from Rushing.
Yep.
45-18. It's back to 27. Off the right wing, Micaiah Rush. That scoreboard update presented by Tony Wilt. Tony is glad to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. Tony Wilt, get to a better state with State Farm. 2:06 to play in the fourth quarter. They're looking up top. That's going to be Scoble. Back off to the left. Now off the left block. Ooh, nice play underneath, but no good from Micaiah Rush.
Telling you, we've had a lot of things already. We've not had this.
Oh, too busy trapping lobsters, but that's all right.
Trapping lobsters in the Pacific.
Just been known to go out and enjoy some time in the California area over the summer. It'll be well-deserved after a South 7 Conference championship tonight. Hoping to parlay that into a regional in the next couple of weeks. Would like to get to the 20-win plateau first if they can get past Cahokia on Thursday night. First free throw from Micaiah is good. Haven't got an updated Centralia score yet. We must be well ahead of them. Of course, it helped. I'd look at my phone once in a while. Second free throw is good. Wayne City got a win tonight over South Central, 61-28. Good win for the Lady Indians on senior night. 1:52 to play in the fourth. That scoreboard update was just a piggyback of Tony Wilt. Kind of a make good from earlier with the showcase confusion. Underneath shot, no good. Or I should say the shot went underneath. Good try from three-point land. Good ball move by the Lady Rams. Williamson will clean up the miss underneath. Rebound will Plinko out to the right side off of that subsequent miss. 1:30 to play in the fourth quarter. 47-18 is your score. Lady Rams are up 29. Rush with it off of the right. Throws to Zedalis up the left wing. Coming around up top. Williamson looking underneath for Rankin. Nobody there. Sanders with it off the left arc. Minute 15 to play in this one. Lady Rams will be your outright South 7 champions for the first time in quite some time. How sweet of a sound that is. So many great years under Coach Sarah Rennie. Off the left block, no good. Makai Rush got her own rebound, put it back up and in. She's played well.
She already got 4.
Now Jeff Lana and his 3, 4th. You start to lose track of how many years he's been doing this after a while. But Jeff Lana now well into his coaching career here at Mount Vernon after some success at Benton, AJ, and Edwards County. Congratulations on the South 7 Conference title. 35 seconds to go in this one. We're going to have a foul off the right baseline as Jenna Hurst came off of the right side. For Marion, it's Jenna Hurst. Cheyenne Stacy. Anya Faust. Try to look around. How about the Lady Rams? Colleen Scoble, Vicky Scoble, Olivia Zedalis, Aisha Sanders. Natalie Williamson. It's going to be a quick inbound. Long two coming, no good from the far side. Hurst with the miss. It'll be a rebound for Scoble. Here comes Vicky into the front court off of the right wing. Looking to go backdoor Isha. Long two, no good. Rebound underneath Williamson, out of her reach. Rebound to Fletcher. Here come the Wildcats with 20 seconds to go. Down 49-18. Turnaround coming outside the post, no good. Left short, Isha with the rebound. Lady Rams basketball, of course, powered by Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Zedalis across the timeline. Looks off left. Underneath off the zip pass, Williamson. 51-18 is your score, and that's probably going to be your final bar and a half-court shot. And at the buzzer, this is going to be just short. The Lady Rams are South 7 Conference champions. 51-18 is your win over Marion. We'll take a break, come back, and Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
I'll leave you Romulus Days Bowers to look at your next dry weather. Clearing and frigid tonight, a low of 10 degrees. Tomorrow quite cold despite a good deal of sunshine. High temperature only 24. Tomorrow night it'll turn cloudy, a low 19, but temperatures will be rising late. And then on Saturday, morning snow showers. Otherwise mostly cloudy, not as cold in the afternoon with a high temperature of 41. And then on Sunday, it's going to be mostly sunny, breezy, and chilly. Next rad weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
What is good sports talk, really? Around these parts, it's the WMIX Saturday Sports Show. Every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. With a vast assortment of interviews and knowledgeable in-studio discussion. It's the most content-driven local sports show on the radio dial. And it's every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. Only on AM 940 and WMIXSports.com, where you can listen on your computer, smartphone, or any device. It's all made possible by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
Have you ever been traveling out of town and realized you needed cash? Using another bank's ATM can cost you a few extra dollars and fees to get the cash you need. Not anymore. People's National Bank introduces MoneyPass. MoneyPass allows you to use over 23,000 additional ATMs in the United States without any fees. Stop by People's National Bank, visit peoplesnationalbank.com or moneypass.com to find out more information.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909, member FDIC. Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount, too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Mount Vernon is pleased to announce the opening of TMS Mobility and Rehab. TMS Mobility will focus on standard as well as custom mobility products. TMS Mobility will offer power chairs, scooters, chairlifts, and ramps. TMS employs 2 custom seating specialists with years of experience, Kathy Graham and Jeff Birkin, as well as repair technician Stefan Tamplin. For those people who are in a chair for long periods of time, seating becomes critical in avoiding pressure sores as well as skeletal and muscle complications. Owner Eric Black says, "We're excited to be the only locally owned company in Southern Illinois with the ability to service all your mobility needs, regardless of the complexity. TMS is glad to call Mount Vernon home. If you are a loved one or in need of our services, give us a call at area code 618-242-8776. That's 618-242-8776. Or feel free to stop by 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show starts now.
And we welcome you back to Lady Rams basketball. This is your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. And, of course, Schmidt Chevrolet are neighbors from WMIX right to the east. You can find their selection online at schmidtchevrolet.com. We hope to talk to Lady Rams head coach Jeff Lonan here in just a moment. Lady Rams are outright South 7 Conference champions. Now 8-1 in the conference. They'll wrap up the season on Tuesday night with Cahokia here at Changnon Gym. We hope you'll join us on AM 940 and online with video at WMIXsports.com. That'll be on Tuesday night. And, of course, they're going to celebrate this South 7 Conference outright championship. And what a great season it has been for the Lady Rams. They are now 19-6 on the year, 8-1 in the conference. And what a season has been up to this point.
Tremendous job. I mean, when you look back and you had the hot start in conference, and then you were able to get through the Lockhart injury and persevere and still win an outright South 7 Conference championship against the teams that Mount Vernon plays. It is an amazing run and just a phenomenal job by a team that came together and persevered through a bad situation with the injury.
Well, and started to play like a complete 5 out there on the floor, and I've just rebounded that from that one in such a great way, and we can't wait to talk about it with Lady Rams head coach Jeff Lonan. This is your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show, WMIX-FM, WMIXsports.com. We'll take a break, come back with your Heartland Accounting postgame stats, your Ridley College player of the game, and an interview with Jeff Lonan coming up. Your Lady Rams are South 7 Conference champions. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Welcome back to Personal Banking is more than our tagline at Community First Bank. It's the truth. From our 5 locations in Jefferson County, the debit cards tied to local schools that we offer, the dozens of scholarships we provide to local youth, and even our president who sits at the front door. The Community First Bank's difference is apparent. Our mission as Jefferson County's premier community bank is to provide the best customer service around. Stop by one of our 5 locations and experience true personal banking. Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
What do you look for in a full-size pickup? Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer, Ford Square, Mount Vernon. Here are some hard facts. The 2013 Ford F-150 can tow a heavier trailer and haul more cargo than any of its competitors. And it's engineered and tested to withstand more punishment. The F-150 is built Ford tough to come through with the capability you expect in this full-size pickup from Ford day in and day out. Right now, you can save $4,500 on a 2013 Ford F-150 Crew Cab 4x4 with the new EcoBoost engine when you finance through Ford Motor Credit. That includes 3 payments on us. Come see any of our sales associates today and drive away in a Ford F-Series or any vehicle at Ford Square, Mount Vernon, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or log on to FordSquare.com.
Don't just dream about a better job. Go get it with scores of programs that take 2 years, 1 year, or even just a few months to complete. Red Lake College is your gateway to a career you'll love. From nursing to coal mining, from computer programming to cosmetology, and everything in between. Red Lake College is affordable, convenient, and ready to get you trained for your new job fast. Call us at 618-437-5321 or visit us at rlc.edu.
This is your home for Lady Rams Radio, WMIX.
And we welcome you back to the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show, WMIX-FM and WMIXsports.com. It is with my great honor I welcome the coach of the South 7 Conference champion, Lady Rams, Jeff Lonan, to the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Jeff, big win tonight over Marion, but most importantly, you guys complete one of your missions this year, and that's to win an outright South 7 Conference title. You did it here at home against a Marion team I can't say congratulations enough, but a big win here at home results in a conference championship.
Well, thank you. And the kids are so excited. That's a happy locker room, and that makes me happy. There's just a lot of oh, boy, where do I start? That group right there could have folded, and they could have came apart, and they didn't. Early in the year, we took such a hit when we lost Haley in the 7th game of the year, and nobody could have probably foreseen this. And I'm going to tell you right now that I kind of did, but I wasn't sure. Because, it was so early in the year and we were still kind of gelling outside of Haley. I didn't know, who was going to fit where. And it's just unbelievable that they gelled and came together as quick as they did, as early as they did in the year, suffering such a catastrophic injury to one of our key players. So this one right here was by committee. Look at us. We're not very big. Our guards are our average size. We're so fortunate to have a post player like Hannah Owens, who just comes and works her butt off every single night, who's truly one of the rising stars at her position in the South 7, and only a sophomore. And, we're so fortunate, along with the rest of them that we have, who have stuck with it through injury and soreness. Listen, Claire Ryan is playing with a bad back. She's had to see a chiropractor to get it straightened out every time she's played here the last week. Courtney's got bumps and bruises. Aaliyah just keeps battling. And we only really play 6 people, and the bench guys over there who never get to play, nobody ever talks about, but those are the kids who practice against that group of 6. So they're part of it too, So you want to talk about something, that was a total team effort. Listen, South 7 conference championships in any sport are tough. And we just somehow pulled together and did it. And I will never forget this year, no matter what happens from here on out.
Well, I don't think you can. And it's your first conference championship of many, we hope, as head coach of the Lady Rams. And, you mentioned it in that statement of talking about how the group rebounded after the loss of Haley so early on in the year, and thinking about how this season was probably going to go with Haley, but they step up in such a big way since then and team together, and it's not one of those faux teams where they come out and put it on the floor for 32 minutes and then step off and you don't ever see them talk to each other again. It seems like they have really come together as a unit and bonded as a team, and as more than that here in this season, and that's shown over the course of the season, and has allowed everybody on that floor to improve over the course of the year as well, it seems.
Well, you ever see that movie Miracle?
Oh, yeah.
With Kurt Russell? There's a line in that movie, and it's probably as accurate as any line I've ever heard. And basically when he's picking his team, he says, you know what, I don't want the best players, I want the right ones. And that is so true in high school athletics, college athletics, professional athletics. The teams that rise to the top don't always have the best players, but they've got the right ones at the right time. And I think that's kind of what we're going through right now with this group is, I'll be the first one to tell you, and they will too, is on any given night, we don't always have the best players on the floor. From just a straight, pure talent standpoint. But I'm telling you right now, we got the right people. And, there is so much to that. And when I talk to the newspaper guys here in a minute, that's going to be something I'm going to bring back up, because I've seen teams that have more talent than us not win. And that goes on every year. You'll find some teams, boys, girls, whatever. But we had just the right group, the right mix, and they came together. There was no – look, these kids don't – they don't – there's no cussing, there's no fighting, there's no referrals in school, there's no eligibility issues. There's just none of that. And I'm just spoiled. I think I gotta pinch myself sometimes. I'm just so fortunate this year to have this group, and
And we were fortunate last year, last year's group the same way, who kind of provided the platform for us to step on to get to this point, with 16 wins last year. So, Hugo, I could go on and on and on, to be honest with you.
Probably should.
But this group was just a mix of the right kids. And the good thing is it's not over yet. And we've accomplished one of our goals. And honestly, our next goal is to win 20. And we've got to get that done on Tuesday night. And then the big one is to win the regional. So, yes, I probably sound sentimental and reflective and all those good things, but
that's just you.
It's just me.
Nothing wrong with that.
Listen, these teams that I coach every year mean a lot to me, and you guys know that. This is a big part of my life. These 3 months, and a lot of times my self-worth, the other 9 months, depends on what happens in these 3. And I know that's not right, but that's just how I'm either in a great mood the rest of the year or I'm in a really bad one. And it always has to do with how many probably accomplishments we have with our team. But the older you get, the more you realize that you don't get a whole lot of chances. Years go by and you get teams that you need to do it with, and if you don't do it, you feel like you've wasted opportunities because each year you don't have opportunities to win. It's too tough. And what we feel like we're building here, we feel like we've accomplished some things. We feel like we can be pretty good next year, but it's never a guarantee, and you'd have to savor them while you got them. And I'm just glad we seized the opportunity these guys did and made the most of it, at least so far. And I'm just looking forward to senior night now on Tuesday, and then getting them a little rest, and then gearing up for that regional.
Has it sunk into them yet what it means, or do they understand, or is it just like, okay, we won a game, won a conference, we're ready to go now?
Well, no, I don't think so. But I think after I talked to them after the game, look, they're happy. I mean, they know they did something really, really great, but they won't understand it until they get out of high school. I don't even think they'll understand it until they realize how short their high school opportunity was, and when they get out in the real world, then they're going to really be able to hang their hat on this. And I told them in the locker room, you'll never forget this. I said, we have, and the other, I can't get off this air without thanking Sarah Rennie. And listen, this program has never, ever been down. And when you don't win a lot of games for a stretch, everybody, there's this people say, well, the program's down. Listen, this program's never been down. This has been one of the best. Just because you don't win a lot of games for 4 or 5 years doesn't mean your program's bad. Because I promise you, every single year, bar none, we've had 15 freshmen show up. We've had 20 sophomores, juniors, and seniors ready to go. Bar none. Never fails. Happened again this year. It's happened the 4 years I've been here, and it happened the 30-some that she was here when she set this all up. And programs, just because they have some down years of not winning, doesn't mean the program isn't strong. This program is dynamite. We've got numbers. We've got kids who play. We got kids who work hard. Hey, and we lose kids every year. We lose a lot of kids every year who probably should be out here playing, but for whatever reason they're not. You know what? Look down there. We're conference champions. We still won. That's the sign of a program that is strong. And it wasn't any big thing that. Listen, this was a carryover from Coach Rennie to the fact that I was fortunate enough to take over from that, and the program, no matter who was coaching it, has been good and strong. And so I want to just throw that in there too, because I think we went through some years there, me included. That first year I had 5 wins. And, now we've won.
Was that the Jerseyville year?
No, that was the second year. Oh, okay. We got 8. We got 8 that year.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm telling you is program has always been great because the numbers have been there. We never had to go out and beg kids to play, and we always can put 5 out there that can, have been able to compete to a certain extent. It's just that some years those 5 haven't been as competitive as other years. But you come into our gym and we got kids running everywhere in jerseys ready to practice, and that's never failed. And that is the sign of a strong program, not how many games you might win or lose in a given year. So I want to say a thank you to her, because she was down here waiting on me when I came up, and that meant something to me, and that was important. So anyway, man, I'm just so excited, and I'm not sad. I'm not. I know I feel like I got tears in my eyes, but I'm just so happy that I want to thank a lot of people, and I want to talk good about people, because a lot of people made this happen, and the guy that had probably, a much smaller role than what everybody thinks is me. So hope I covered everybody. And the seniors, by the way. Those seniors, unbelievable. Cuiava tonight, wow. Palmer playing hard, and Natalie, and then poor Haley, who wants to be out there so bad. But, I got to thank them too. But we'll do more of that on Tuesday.
We can do a lot of that on Saturday, too.
And
Saturday sports shows. We'll get a different perspective of your South 7 Conference title then. Jeff, congratulations to you and your team, and it feels good to proclaim you outright South 7 Conference champions.
It sure does, and let's keep it rolling. Look at number 20 on Tuesday, and then let's get geared up.
You'll be happy to know Surprise Arizona was tuned in tonight.
Oh, outstanding. Well, if he's still listening, he's probably got my mother on there listening on the phone line. So I'd like to say, you guys are far-reaching. You don't even know. You're in Cerro Gordo, Illinois.
Huntington Beach,
California.
Is lobster fishing right now, but he is being updated as well.
Yes. We call that bugging out west.
Okay.
Lobster fishing is bugging.
I got you.
That's what they call those ugly things, but they're good to eat. But anyway, so I want to say hi to my uncle in Arizona, and then my mom, if she's listening, and somebody sent a text to my cousin out on the ocean and tell him I said hi and hope he's catching lobsters.
They said they were, so I think you're in good shape from a familial standpoint, Jeff.
Good. Maybe we can get him to ship some of those to the Super Bowl for us.
There we
That
go.
would be nice. Overnight Express.
Oh, man.
West Coast lobsters.
Lonnon, congratulations again. We'll talk to you Saturday morning.
All right, guys, thanks.
That's Jeff Lonnon, head coach of the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. His team 51-18 winners over Marion tonight. Outright South 7 Conference champions. So glad to have had him on the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Lady Rams basketball course is powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland. We will get to your Heartland Accounting postgame stats. We'll have a full-length scoreboard on WMIXsports.com at the end of the night. But we'll get to those Heartland Accounting postgame stats here in just a moment. Get started right with Heartland Accounting and let them help make your business a success. Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B. Your small business expert, Heartland Accounting, with your postgame stats.
Marion Vernon was 14 of 29 from two-point range, 49%. They were 5 of 16 from three-point range for 31%. And they go 19 of 45 from the field for 42%. For Marion, they were 3 of 19 from two-point range, 16%. 3 of 11 from the arc for 27%. The Wildcats, 6 of 30 from the field in the game for 20%. Mount Vernon was 8 of 14 from two-point range, 57%. Marion was 6 of 10 for 60%. Rebounding went to Mount Vernon, 35-18. Marion had 17 turnovers compared to 13 for Mount Vernon. The Wildcats had 6 players score in the game. Markeisha Edwards and Allison Gwaltney led the way with 5. Haley rushing 4, Daly Williams 2, and then Courtney Williams and Katie Comp had 1. The Lady Rams have 8 players scoring the game, led by Kelby Cuiava and Hannah Owens with 12 apiece. Courtney Scarborough had 7, followed by Claire Ryan and Leah Palmer with 5. Natalie Williamson and Micaiah Rush had 4, and Isha Sanders had 2 for a final score of Mount Vernon 51, Marion 18.
Those are your Heartland Accounting postgame stats. We just have one more facet of the program left to bring you, and that is your Rinley College Player of the Game. And DC, a lot of great contenders tonight. Not really sure which route to take here. Had a couple with 12, and why not our South 7 Conference champion, Mount Vernon Lady Rams? How about that?
Has to be it, I would
There you
think.
go. We make it simple sometimes. Rinley College, of course, at RLC, you'll save thousands on your collegiate education. Find out which of the more than 100 degree or certificate programs is right for you at rlc.edu. For Danny Czerwinski, for Jeff Crow, for Holly Carroll back at the studio, for everyone at Withers Broadcasting and WMIX Sports. Thank you for listening and watching this broadcast of your South 7 Conference champion Lady Rams. They beat Marion here tonight, 51-18. I'm Chris Hugo. We're back here tomorrow night for the Rams and Althoff Crusaders. We hope you'll tune in. Or better yet, bring a radio to Changnon and come help support the Mount Vernon Rams as they look to stay undefeated here at home. Good night from historic Changnon Gymnasium.
Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Lady Rams Basketball.